Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Abeka Group of Companies and Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember. And in September to remember, Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. ATM wakwenya na oni yako Dubai. Na wako shewani su adie. Na fe ya sansu adie ni abo. Na yebeko tour places biti se Desert Safari, Dubai Frame, Atlantics Water Park, Dubai City Tour. Na fe yacht party nsu tietia. Na ya sansu party in the cloud. ATM ayen komani ye mekanchiro. Da be ya September to remember. Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Na ye basu 24th September. Dikosi 29th September. Anni. Enti for any reservation. Anasen chirichiri mubia. Any ye fresa umatrufu 0243 514732 and now plus 971 559 494061. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant, Taste Africa, Ohineba Jimai TV, and Afe, Edike Media. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Ebeye kikim.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. For check it, check it. For check it, for check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. For check it, for check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level for check it, for check it, check it, check it. For check it, for check it, check it, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Looks like this week in Kasa, the pressure is getting worse. Everywhere I pass, there is a load of pressure on me to take care of. When I thought today is going to be very simple, smooth, I woke up and today is still looking more troublesome. I said, well, let's still sort out the things. And I know these things don't last. Like they say, tough times don't last. So when you are done sorting them out, then you come back to normal. It is like that in this world. Sometimes you move out of the normal and you do some things, later you come back to it. So we are still here. Let's see how best we can do with the minimum time we have on our hands, and we will do the work of God still. Let me say thanks to Digital Rasta, Currency on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show, and in the studio, gentlemen are seated. Man like Kobe, Josvan. Hey, oh, I don't know whether it is my influence. I don't know whether it is my influence or peer pressure. Like, I'm not too sure which one this is, but I believe you guys can see Kobe Josvan. But he's looking good, though. Wow. Wow. Yes, nobody think. Alright, Josvan, the racist blogger. But why are you in the shade? Why are you in the shade?
I think it's been a long time. I've seen you guys being in it, and personally, I wanted to at least try it, and I think I'm looking
Yeah,
handsome
pressure.
too.
Oh yeah, you're looking good. Like yeah, it fits you. But is it? How much did you buy this one?
Oh, 200 cities.
200 cities.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Quite expensive.
Yeah, I like the price too. But what's the brand? What is it called? Mine is Lacoste. I don't know about yours.
Okay, it was my own brand actually. I have my name customized inside Kobe Joseph, so.
Oh wow.
So
So yours is Kobe Josvan shades.
yes.
Wow. I can you get me one? Something like this now.
Brilliant one, nice one. I'll get.
Yeah,
With
get
your
me
name
one.
initials.
No, I don't like my name. Just
So
get
with mine, I have JK. That is Kobe Joseph. Yeah.
JK.
JK Kobe Joseph.
As it says,
Joseph.
JK, the initial.
JK.
Yeah.
Kobe Josvan. Josvan Kobe. Okay. Like Sherry Black.
No evidence.
You go explain that. Well, Roland Amate is also here. Ro, why are you laughing at Kobe Josvan?
Oh,
The new shade wearing guy. I'm sure I have to find one for Chemo too.
Oh, me, I have one.
Yeah, Chemo. Ray-Bans. Yours was Ray-Bans, isn't
I
it?
think I started the whole thing.
Yeah, that's true.
And
The
but
shades.
for mine.
No, you weren't you were not the first.
The dark one.
The dark one.
Yeah, it was Chemo.
No, Kojo and I started wearing
Yeah,
it
but
before.
be true.
Kojo and I started wearing before.
Yeah, be true.
Before Chemo them.
Yeah, be true. Kojo and Roland,
Yeah.
they were doing it some Fridays.
Yeah, the morning and the morning Fridays.
Yeah,
so-
that's true.
I see.
Yeah,
I
so-
see.
Mine, it was given to me by
Queen Chemo.
no, Eva Diva.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
When
yeah,
she came to Ghana,
Yeah,
sometimes we
yeah.
go.
So straight from London.
Aish.
Charlie. How about Rizzy Bar? No, well, mine is Lacoste designer.
Yeah, so
shades.
big ups to Eva Diva.
Mine is proper designer shades. So to wear the
Let me congratulate Kobe Joseph
Yeah,
for
man.
joining the family.
Yeah.
At least
the shades gang.
the Shades gang.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
Well, so that was just by the way. Gentlemen are seated. Immediate left is Kobe Josvan. He's a blogger, also an engineer at Anointed Electricals. He's a follower, a watcher, and observer of our industry here in Ghana and beyond it. And in the middle, Roland Amate is also the digital communicator for Shagzy. He is also a talent manager, event publicist, and he is also here as one of our pundits. And in Team Dodi Solomon at the extreme end is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited for your digital solutions. He's also ready to take you through, so he sees what he can do for you. And my name is Sammy Flex. In case you just joined us for the first time and you don't know who is here, I am called Sammy Flex. I'm going to be the chairman for today's occasion. Join us with your comments, share, like our videos, and tell the world that Sammy Flex and his people are back on the sets, live on the sets, like Obibini has been saying. Now we have some interesting stories to look at, and the coming days we still have so many things to talk about. Today I promised to do the editorials here and there, but unfortunately I had to go do some meetings left, right, and center, the stadiums, some confusion here and there, which we'll be talking about or we'll be addressing later. But let's go on to more important stories at this stage. Then later we will look at those ones. Now there are so many things on my table. I don't know which one we even want to. But okay, let me start with this. The Mohbad's death and matters arising. Looks like almost every day we hear something fresh. Looks like now people are beginning to see that, oh, so our industry is full of evil like that. So many things being said here and then. I want to ask my people what they have also heard so far. Some of the stories maybe my producer will give us to look at. We'll be looking at some of the stories to see how best we can also understand the trends. If we go to Nigeria, people like Naira Marley and his Malians record label, they are really going through tough times. In fact, the last time I checked, some radio stations were even ceasing to stop playing their songs, or they were ceasing to stop playing their products. They don't want to do anything from Naira Marley and his label. And I'm asking, has it gotten to that level? Richie, I don't know if there are some materials you want your pundits to look at before they start talking. And this is Naira Marley himself talking, where he says, hold bloggers accountable.
No, this is a comedian.
Oh, this is a comedian, sorry. He says, hold bloggers accountable if anything happens to Naira Marley. And it says, fast-growing comedian, Kumivent, compare as an MC, Atanda Ayodeyi, popularly known as Mr. Bali, has expressed the opinion that Nigerian bloggers ought to be held accountable if something happens to Naira Marley. One can recall that many people demanded the arrest of Naira Marley after it was claimed that he and his best friend Sam Larry had a hand in Mohbad's death. However, Buffy has responded to such development on his Instagram story. While seconding the need for justice in Mohbad's killing, he insists that there are other factors that need to be taken into consideration. And this goes on like that. Once again, there was a video we chanced on. Okay, so this is the story Buffy comedian put out, where he says, public notice, if anything happens to Naira Marley, Nigerian bloggers should be held responsible. I think it's also another thing that we can't ignore, where he says, justice for Mohbad. I agree. Here are my few questions. Where was Naira Marley when Mohbad died? Where exactly was Sam Larry on the day and time of the incident? Why was he buried so quick? If anything happens to Naira Marley, what would Nigerians do? The justice we want, is it for him, or is it for him on the day he died, or for him months after, or years and years before he died? Finally, this online is not for the weak. Don't try it if you are soft. And they are pomo. Don't try it if you are soft. Wonders. Relance says it is God wonders.
Yeah.
Well, in a different video, I hear there are some radio stations who are even calling for the cessation of songs from Naira Marley and his camp. I don't know if Richie would want me to see that. Very one. Okay, so let's see if you can listen to what is being said there.
Ajẹgàba apáláṣẹ látòní lọ. Gbogbo orin tó bá jáde lọ́dọ̀ àwọn Malian pátápátá dé ìwọ̀ nílé iṣẹ́ rédíò Àgídìgbò. Ajẹgàba apáláṣẹ látòní lọ. Gbogbo orin tó bá jáde lọ́dọ̀ àwọn Malian pátápátá dé ìwọ̀ nílé iṣẹ́ rédíò Àgídìgbò. Láti òní lọ. Orin tó bá jáde lọ́dọ̀ àwọn Malian pátápátá. Àwọn ò sọ pé àwọn ní pa o. Gbogbo orin tó bá jáde láti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn Malian pátápátá gbọ́dọ̀ lò mọ́ nílé iṣẹ́ rédíò Àgídìgbò látòní lọ.
Well, so that is what we are also reading out there. We didn't get everything, but of course, according to captions written for this, that is what they're also saying, that Naira Marley's music has been banned by Nigerian radio stations, Splash FM, Fresh FM, Agidigbo FM, Ekiti FM, Divine FM, and other TV and radio stations. He has lost 400,000 Instagram followers in 5 days, following reports of his former label artist Mohbad being bullied and harassed before his death. And again, that is the story shown there by oyoaffairs.net. Chamo,
Yeah.
are you following? Is what is happening disturbing?
Yes, really, really disturbing. And the disturbing part is the way people misuse the word justice. I'm so surprised about the way they are going about it. That's where I'm now like it's concerning, especially in this era of social media, when people can say things anyhow and then it will be used against you and you can't do anything about it. I think Naira Marley and his people, they are not having it easy at this point. I think even their life is in danger. I will agree with the comedian for what he said.
That caution.
Yes, I think he did something wrong. I mean, based on all the stories that I've read, I think Naira Marley, from the beginning, he didn't behave well when it comes to his issue with Mohbad. I mean, all the story that I've read, I think they are accusing him of following him, and even at some point in time beating him up and all that, and that's not the way to go. Even if you have issue with somebody that you had contract with, the best way is to go to court. So to just do it in your own way is really bad. Because of that, he is going to suffer what
Some
is
of these
happening.
things,
Yes,
yeah.
what is happening to him. That's where the issue is. If you misbehave, sometimes you face the consequences later. And unfortunately for him, I don't think people are being fair to him. The way they are accusing him and now even taking actions against him without any means of proving whether it is true or not. I mean, people are accusing him of being the killer.
Okay.
No investigation to prove it. Even the way that the Mohbad died, we don't up to now we don't even know. The family are not telling us what exactly happened. They are not giving us anything better. The only information available now, even that one is conflicting because we have issues that he was sick and then they took him to hospital and then some auxiliary nurse injected him and after that he died. That's one aspect of it. And people are saying that, oh no, he was beaten someday and he was weak, they took him to hospital, he died. So even people who are accusing somebody of being the one behind all these things, they are not even telling us, they are not even saying the same thing. It's conflicting. That's why I'm saying that it is not fair for anybody to accuse somebody in that manner and people just believe it and now taking action against him. They won't play his songs. They are now even telling people to unfollow him on social media and all that. That's not fair. I think it should go through the proper system. If you want justice, as you are saying, justice is not about you getting the result that you are looking for. No.
Okay.
Justice is about treating anybody within that circle fairly in terms of the law or in terms of whatever that you want to use to measure who is right or wrong. It's not like you beat somebody and the victim will say, I need justice. But the justice that the victim is looking for is that
you're also going to hurt
others, and I mean that's not justice. Justice is when you treat the issue fairly for us to know where we should take it to. That's the meaning of justice, not just the result that you are looking for. Like the way people are saying we are seeking justice for Mohbad. Meanwhile, you are even punishing the Malian guy.
Yeah.
You are punishing them. So what is so the justice to them is that you have to punish him for us to be equal, kind of. And you are not using the fair means to punish him. He has to go through the law or whatever system available. If he is guilty, then he will face the punishment. That's where we talk about justice. But if you are not taking him through any measures for us to agree that, okay, he is guilty now, let him receive his punishment. It's not justice. It's if there's any better word, it's a revenge. So those who are saying they are looking for justice, they should say we are looking for revenge. Because for revenge, there's no standard. Any way that you think you can take a revenge, you take it. Don't use the word justice when you are really doing the opposite. I don't think it's fair for them to go that direction. And what Malian, the Mali team, what they did, I don't think it's also cool. It's not fair in any way. And in fact, when you go deeper, then you get to know that people were even, some of the Mohbad friends, they were even saying that the guy was depressed.
Oh yeah.
Because he couldn't even go for
but at
show.
the point I heard he was even going to jump
And all that.
side.
And then you also hear that he couldn't even go for shows without looking at his back. It's like people were looking for him to beat him wherever they find him. And they are now pointing fingers at Nalam Mali and his team. And even at that time, he didn't say anything.
He didn't say he wasn't part of it, or
or
he was just quiet on it,
quiet on it,
making it look
looks
suspicious
like
now.
Yes. So it's like he brought this on himself.
Like what is happening to Kewa and Mr. Drew.
Yes.
Kewa comes out to say he doesn't have any problem with anyone. So now even if Mr. Drew starts shouting, hey, someone is after me, everybody will say Kewa about it.
Yes. You have to, like, right from the onset, you have to say something about it. If indeed you don't have any hand in what is happening. But for it to get to this point that, in fact, there's a report that he even reported it to police. Just that the police didn't take action until now that there's an issue. They have set up a committee of 13 members who are going to investigate what really happened to the guy. And I think for me it's too late. The guy is already dead. So how are you going to? So now you want to punish the other person, or you want to do what? Like what exactly? And their mandate is to investigate what really killed Mohbad. And I think that's the difficulty for me now, because even those who are accusing the other side, they can't come out, or they are not giving us clear indication of what really killed the guy.
Yes, Roland was even saying something that now, even if they want to do anything, where is the body for them to even do?
Okay, for that one, according to the report that I've read, the police are going to remove the body from the ground and then do all the autopsies and all that. So that's another side of it. Why
They won't.
why were they so
gone down?
Oh, they have done it before.
Oh, no, they can.
They can easily
For
go
that
for it
they
again.
can, but you let
The point is, why were the family so quick to bury him?
That's what the comedian was asking. That why did they bury him so
quickly like that? What anything like, if I have to give reason, the only reason coming to my head was that maybe they didn't have money to keep him, and at that point.
He's a Muslim.
No, but I don't think he's a Muslim.
I've seen some video of him going to church.
Yeah, I don't think he's a Muslim. So the only reasonable way was that they didn't have money to keep him, because if they want to keep him, they will incur some cost. The mortuary, the hospital, they will still have to pay. They will still have to pay for certain fees. Yeah. So for them, burying him quick will save them from incurring some cost. Apart from that, I don't see any reason that they have to do it that quick. And even heard that the casket that they used, the guy was not going in it, so they had to even break his neck and all that. What it means is that they couldn't buy even a befitting coffin to do that. It will boil down to money. So if you take the money aspect from it,
then they are doing fundraising for him. Do you know how much money they've gotten? No. Yes, they've got millions of naira.
They are doing a vigil of
millions of naira for him. Millions of naira.
So why were the family members so quick?
The video themselves are all flying to come see the part of the vigil.
Wow.
Yes, the video actually tweeted that, hey, Mohbad, your spirit is strong. I can't stay without coming to the vigil. So
I think the family too, they have some questions to answer. They were so quick to do certain things that wasn't necessary. And in fact, they all heard the rumors about the other side chasing him and trying to kill him and all that. So it was so, I mean, you have to be curious to ask certain questions. I mean, even if you don't have money at the time, I think they could have also do what is happening now, like solicit for funds from somewhere to make sure that you get to the bottom of it. At least autopsy, just to tell you what really happened to the guy, and we still don't know about that one. I think it's not cool, and then people should learn from it, and especially when somebody is accusing you of hunting him or trying to kill him and all that. If you have nothing to do with it, you have to come out quick and respond to it. And if you were indeed doing that, then you have to face the law. Yeah.
Well, Ro, let me also get your opinion on this.
It's unfortunate. Our condolences to the family, but what saddens my heart is the fact that I feel this issue would just be there and they will not attend to it again. It will just die out. This investigation, the 13-man committee that they've established, is going to amount to nothing. Because you see, I believe our security system in this part of the world is failing gradually, and this is a huge evidence. Come to think of it, the videos that the guy was doing, accusing Naira Marley of stalking him, hunting him here and there, they were all in the public domain. It wasn't as if they started coming out after the guy's demise. No,
They were all out.
They were all out. So I'm asking myself, if the guy had flaunted money, that, oh, I had this money doing money rituals, and had posted it in that same vein, wouldn't these security agencies have called for him?
Yeah.
They would. They definitely would have called for him. They would definitely would have visited him or even given him an invite. But because it is not in that light, it is not in that fashion, Mohbad dying will not cause them anything. So
Let's do what we want.
Let's concentrate on whatever we think is important to us. And you see, this thing is happening. It is not even in Nigeria alone. It is happening. But I mean, there are so many threatening messages flying here and there online about people. And these security agencies are quiet. They will be quiet until something serious happens, which has lots of buzz and hype around it. Then they will come here and there as if they are working. Setting up this committee is a very useless committee, if you ask me. Oh yes, it is very useless, Brasami, because you see, even if they want to go and extract the body now to come and do autopsy, I tell you, there are so many things that have happened to the body now that will even hinder the investigation they want to do, or even cripple the investigation they want to do. Because when you see videos of when the guy was going to be buried and how the people even handling the coffin were just throwing the coffin left, right, center. Come on. How do you expect to have a proper investigative autopsy on such a body? How do you expect? Now, even if the guy was manhandled in any way, even if he was manhandled in any way before he died, now that manhandling even before the body was buried would now add up to the pressure that the body is. So people who are even going to investigate the body would not have the headache of finding which one was before and which one was after.
Okay, so technically they don't decide those things. They only give out observation what they have
exactly
seen.
So that's what I'm saying. But if the body was just there right after its death, the death, and they say, okay, now we want to, now they would know that, okay, the guy has some bruises here. But now if you go and see that same bruises on the corpse, how would you determine? Yes, they can use that by determining the days or predict days at which those things come about. But then it will be difficult, especially at this time.
Me, I wonder even if they will really bring it from the soil.
And you see,
I wonder, because you see, such things are done for certain class of people.
Yes, and what?
But this one, I think, even apart from the social implication of what is happening, politically, somebody will be interested in it.
Of course, but
I hear so far they even mentioning some of
the governor and yes, because they want to look good, like they are sitting for justice.
What the comedian is saying, I believe if something happens to Naira Marley, whether they are guilty or not, the security agencies should be blamed. That's me. It has nothing to do with bloggers. It has nothing to do with the people accusing. For the accusers, they will continue to be with us. Anything that happens, whether the person is guilty or not guilty, you will still find people accusing him or her. It is up to these security agencies and the laws to tell who is right and who is wrong. Left to anybody alone, this is a mob justice. This is a mob justice that we are talking about. And this is a mob justice to Naira Marley, whether he is guilty or not. Because mob justice is when you feel that the person has committed the crime and you want to be the judge and everything at the same time and punish him. So now, whether Naira Marley and his people are guilty or not, nobody would know, and such injustice will be done to him regardless. And this thing can happen to almost anybody in the industry. So if we set this precedent today and the outcome becomes zero, nothing, very useless, tomorrow another person would come and the person probably might not be guilty, but this will be used as a reference point to also give it to that person. This is sad.
Very sad. Very, very sad. Kobe Josvan would add his 2 cents to it before we move on to the next business of the day. Kobe.
The thing is, why do we always have to wait for something to happen before we pretend as if we are working? Now let's change the conversation from Nigeria to even Africa. Why do our security forces or maybe our security agencies will always wait for certain things to happen for them to pretend hypocritically say they are working? When this whole thing started on social media, where were they? You see, the thing is, it is not about say ABR they can't do anything. No. It is about the person being affected. On your BR side to them. So why do they have to waste their energy pretending? Because to them, no, that guy doesn't worth that energy for them to even start doing whatever that they needed to do. This is the right time for them to pretend as if they are working. What were they doing?
Pretend.
Like they seem to be like a pretentious
something.
Yeah. Because they are not doing anything serious. Nipana we are seeing every. I feel when you are bracing go to investigation. What kind of nonsense is that? No, there are certain things that you see when we are talking about it, that people will take it from that different perspective and different angles, and it is sad. And this thing is not happening to this young gentleman alone. There are so many people in this industry that are being affected with this same thing. You see, the last time I took my time to listen to some of the lyrics of our musicians, and I realized most of the things that they are going through, they channel it through music.
Through music.
How many of us pay attention to those things?
True.
Yeah, we and even Black Sheriff in Poekan. Saying yeah, maybe Koso, he's not getting his piece.
Now that I'm seeing his videos.
Yeah. But at least that thing came before.
For that you can't guarantee. For that you can't.
For some time I've been seeing his video.
Yes. You will see them because this is a make-believe kind of society. Sometimes people will just want to concentrate on the positive side because they know what the negative side will do to their psyche. So that's why you can't trust it.
Yes, come in.
So briefly, what I want to say is that these are creatives goes through a lot, and sometimes you need to pay attention to them. Okay. We shouldn't wait for things to happen before we act as if. Yeah. And for other people trying to seek justice, there's a better way to do things. So long as even if he was responsible for whatever that happened, this is not the right channel for you to be. I mean, pushing things or making or fishing out some kind of results. Pass through the right channel. Yeah, because if I step on your door and you think the best way for you to also get your a
pound of flesh.
Yes, is to step on mine too. And then what are you trying to say? Then indirectly, you know,
it is called fire for fire.
Yeah,
revenge.
Yeah,
and that shouldn't be the case. But whatever it is, my condolence to the family and friends around, because it won't be easy. I know the mommy wouldn't take it easy, and I've chanced on some of the reports online, and she's saying Nebana complaining severally. She's not getting a good night, passing through that kind of effects and attacks and other things. So I believe at that time even the mother would have taken that step too, because you knew your son is complaining of this. As a mother, at least even if there's no money, make that attempt, so that at least the mother made an attempt and you couldn't get any result. But you sat there too. Right now your son is no more, and you are here saying, crying, at least there were certain things happening. What did you do in your own capacity? But whatever it is, we shouldn't condone this act. And attacking Nara too, I think that isn't the best way.
True.
Let us all pass through the right channel, and let us all pay attention to our creatives. There are so many things that they are going through. Just as Kojokin will say, let's be kind to everybody. Everybody is going through hell. Yeah.
Well, if I should give you guys 1 minute each to advise normally, what would that be? 1 minute each. Chemo, I can start with you. In these critical moments, how can you advise, or what would you say to Naramali as an advice?
I think the best way now is to make an official statement and then keep quiet for the laws to work. I mean, sometimes when you are guilty of certain things, not even this one. Now, what I feel is that he has done something wrong, but they are connecting whatever that he has done to something that he hasn't done. And now you have to face it, because you did something wrong somewhere, but you have to pay for it in a different way. That's what I think is happening. So the best way for him is to issue an official statement and then keep quiet for the laws to take its course.
But he hasn't done that yet.
No, I've not. No, I've seen him.
was live, trying to explain that explanation.
He
was
came
not
live
proper explanation.
and then doing some video and that kind of stuff. There's no official statement, and even if I were part of his team, I think they have to report themselves to the police and then just to
for safety.
Yes, for safety reasons and other stuff. That's what I would do if I were in his shoes.
The official statement,
1 minute advice.
The official statement would be the best. At least, the statement is not saving Naira Marley. It's about saving the other guys on his label. Because unfortunately, the other guys on his label are also suffering the same lashes their boss is getting. So the earlier he released that statement, report himself and liaise with the authorities on the investigation. I think he should just lay low for now, but let the boys work. But the official statement should be paramount, and now collaborate, or how do we call it? Pay heed to the investigations, and I think they will be fine in the coming months.
Kobe, you just want to say something finally.
I think I second what my bosses are saying. The best way is for him to keep mute, because sometimes there are certain things that you are not even expected to say, you say, and maybe you might be innocent, but too much, plenty talks can even make you say certain things that you are not expected. So just do the needful, reporting to the police, write a report based on what to him he thinks is the best, and trust me, leave the rest to the law. For the law to bear its course.
Well, so we still wish the people involved very well. We don't want them to suffer any of the issues that we are seeing likely to happen, because for you know, he might be very, very innocent about what is happening, but maybe some things that they did not handle well has landed them where they are today. So let's allow time, and I'm sure with time we all know. But if you go to Nigeria, almost every day different report comes out talking about this saga, making those who are living very, very guilty of so many things. And I don't know how we are going to do this forever though. Now DJ Vyrusky has spoken, and I want to ask if this is also going to be very important to our O2 Arena and our outside Ghana or abroad events. And what he's saying is that if you live here locally in Ghana, it will be very difficult for you to fill the shows that are happening abroad. Is that true? There is a story, and maybe if there is a video, my director will show that as well. Let's see if you can get that before we move on. DJ Vyrusky used to play for Wahala until in recent times when DJ Ubete took over the stage. He says you can't be in Ghana and expect to sell out O2 Arena. Renowned DJ Vyrusky has joined the conversation about why Ghanaian musicians struggle to attract large international audiences for their shows abroad. Now, during an interview on the Ladies Circle show on TV3, he pointed out the challenges involved in this effect. He stressed the need for extensive promotion and careful strategic planning. Now, he said, you can't be in Ghana and expect to sell out the O2 Arena. It doesn't make sense. You can't stay here and not go to the UK to promote yourself as an artist and expect to have a sold out concert there. This discussion stems from ongoing talks about why Ghanaian musicians haven't enjoyed the same success in selling out international shows as Nigerian artists like Wizkid, Burna Boy, and Ashake have done. Let me get your opinions on this. So does it mean if any of our artists would want to play any big stage abroad, they need to go there and do extensive promotion of themselves, their brands and their songs before they can do that? And they bet you. You have been doing events. I say promotion.
I think his statement is just big with a lot of potholes in them. When I wish he would explain more than what he's saying, because if I have to really understand what he's saying, it is just half of it is just about a piece of it. It is not about the artists traveling. Come to think of it, there are artists living in UK who have not even attempted to do it. How about that one? They are living in that same industry, that same jurisdiction.
They were born and bred there.
They were born and bred there and applying their trade there. So the argument of you traveling from your country to go and stay there is a non-starter. However, there is the need for people to work for you there. If that is what he's talking about, fine, fair enough. If the need of you selling, making sure you are connected to all the angles in the industry, selling your product very well, fine. If that is what he's talking about, then I agree. But if he's saying you can't see, as far as I'm concerned, all these artists who are even feeling the O2 Arena and all that, none of them have done a show like a headline concert bang as big as the O2 before going to fill the O2. No, it all starts from they even gracing other people's stages. But majority of what is making it happen is you selling your product and your image there properly. It's not about you physically being there. That one is just an add-on. It's just a bonus. You physically being there is just a bonus. Come on, there are so many artists whose songs are trending in this space that today, if they decide to come and mount a stage, they would get people to cheer to them. But physically, they are not here.
True.
So that's that before Ashake came to Ghana, his songs were banging. His songs were trending until he came to do a show, I think somewhere last year. Yes, so it is not about you physically being there that will enable you. That one is just add-ons. If you're able to sell your product correctly there, you have a chance of doing it. But it's not about, if it's about physical movement to go and stay there, then none of these artists who have done it is even living in London. They all travel in and out. It is not about just you living there. And as far as I'm concerned, there's a tall list of our artists who are also doing the same practice, traveling in and out of London. Every year we have artists going to and fro. So how come, if it is just about you being there, how come none of them have done it? It goes beyond you just traveling to London. Because there are artists there who live, they sleep, they do everything there. They even have access to the wider stations, radio stations that you are even paying to be on. So how about, why are they not feeling? So for his statement there, I think it is too shallow and too small for me. I wish he could explain further. Other than that, this is not something that I would worry my head about.
Okay, Kobe.
Why would this filling O2 Arena thing always be a headache? How many of them am I feeling? Why would this whole thing become a headache to say, oh, the answer is simple. With a good promotion strategy, investment, good advertisement, anybody at all can fill. Sammy,
I've seen a recent interview from Sammy where Sammy said,
yes,
he alone can sell it.
Yes. Oh, it's true.
Oh, yeah.
I told you, ask any artist and they will tell you they can do it. Give them the resources and you see it be possible.
Sammy, the issue is not about artistry. It is not about the artist. This water that you see it here, how do I convince someone who is not aware or doesn't even know of this Vena water for the person to drink?
Yeah.
If I have a good promotional plan and good advertisement plan, and I'm able to push it to the people and convince them enough, say, if you drink this water, whatever that you're expecting, you achieve it. But so are you telling me that people wouldn't buy and drink it?
Oh yeah.
That is it. So it takes a promoter, a good promoter, not any promoter at all. And
someone who understands it.
Yes, investment. Sikan come. Name promoting ye. The dia even where that you don't know the name Shatawale Stoneboy, the image or the personality will be projected.
True.
Imagine everywhere that you are passing in London, you are seeing the picture of Shatawale Stoneboy Sarkodie flying everywhere. At least ordinary person will be like, who is that person? At least let me go and see the person, that person that I'm always seeing it on the screen. So the person will challenge him or herself. So for the benefit of what I'm seeing, at least let me go and see it. And the next moment he goes there, the person is too convinced. The next time he will surely make an attempt and also go to participate in his or her event. So it is all about promotion. Oh, can't say I'm confident artist now because this guy is. I'm funny, this guy go book you too. You know my baby name.
Uncle Tony property.
No, you know my catcher Matt now as I catch us a man. No one doing
Uncle Tony property. The house is not for me.
Sammy, Isa will be uncle. So on is already you go to my show.
Yeah. DJ Vyrusky is talking.
Yeah, Vyrusky, what he said is so basic and obvious that he has to say more. I mean, this is so basic, and you just say it like that. I mean, I'm even surprised that the journalist or whoever he was. Because if you say the person should go and live there, or the person should make an attempt to live there and do promotion, it's obvious. I mean, we all know wherever you want to sell your product, you have to go there. But it's not as simple as you are saying it, or you want us to take it. In fact, me, I would disagree with those who say that with good money and promotion you can do it. I think it goes beyond that. It goes beyond having the money and the promotion. Why? Lost. So those who are doing the investment they want to be practical about it. They want to do an investment that they can get something out of it. So it will defeat the idea that anybody at all with a good promotion can fill O2. No, the good promotion should come with some form of return. So those who are doing the promotion will also consider the returns. Yes, you can waste your money to fill it without getting any return, but that's not the argument that we are making here.
Yeah,
we want it to be profitable. Do a promotion that people will come and you make your money. Not a promotion just to fill O2. You can pay people to fill the O2. You can pay them, hey, come and sit here, I'll give you $10, I'll give you £100. It will be filled. It's also a form of promotion. But that's not the promotion that we are talking about. We are talking about a product that you can sell, you can market, and people will buy for you to make profit. That one, not everybody can do it, even with the resources available. There are few people who can make it happen. So those who have done it, I think they have done well. And some musicians will come and brag or say whatever they want to say. When they get their promotional budget like others, they still can't fill it. In fact, even if they can fill it, they will run at a loss. We just have to be fair to ourselves and those who are even claiming those things. You like even Ghana here, the stadium this thing that Shatawale did. Not all the musicians who can do it. Shatawale did it at a very short time with little money.
Yeah,
you can give like 100 times what Shatawale spent to fill the Accra Sports Stadium. Those people can't fill it.
True. No, Chemo, you are right.
Yes, because it goes beyond just having the money and doing the promotion
and the will to do it.
Yes. And not even running at a lot and all that. There are other factors. So theoretically, yes, anybody with the money can fill it, but practically it's impossible. Not everybody or anybody at all can make it happen. And Vyrusky, I think, yes, what he said is so obvious and common sense that that's not how it works practically. Like go there, do promotion, try and do collaborate with others and he can fill it. No.
It goes
it goes beyond that. I think he should come again. What he said, I mean, is so basic that we can't argue that what you are saying is not true. It's true, but you can't use it practically for anything meaningful. So he should come again. He should give more meat to what he said before we can even consider it. Yeah.
Well, so in wrapping up, yesterday Roland showed me something about King Promise winning in the Afrimas and being given or being referred to as a Nigerian artist. And Richie, can we see that? If you have that, we can see it. It says King Promise, Afrima, King Promise wins Best Male West Africa Award. And the story on Nigeria Online says Ghanaian Afrobeat artist King Promise has added a new award to his music achievement. The Terminator hitmaker has won the Best Male West Africa Award at the 2023 edition of the African Music Magazine Awards, Afrima, which was held on Sunday, September 17, 2023 at the Mason Symphony Center in Dallas, Texas. King Promise beat off competition from Satrinos Raphael, Omale Buju, Adenkule Gold, Black Sheriff, Ashake, Didibo, and Tonton. Oh, yeah. Congolese singer Fally Ipupa took home the Best Francophone Artist Award as well as Lifetime Achievement Award. But interestingly, in their announcements, or better still, from the people who are organizing the show, whilst they were putting out the winner, they put on their trophy that he is from Nigeria, and as it stands now, many people are really not happy, or better still, they are shocked like, so what do they mean? Do they mean with all the information in this world that they can cross-check from, they couldn't cross-check that King Promise is a Ghanaian and not a Nigerian? Was it deliberate? Like, why would they even commit this blunder? This blunder should be committed by some small group of people somewhere, but not on an organization like this. King Promise Terminator, and it was actually on their Instagram. They posted on their Instagram that winner, Best Male West Africa, King Promise, Nigeria. And I want us to wrap.
Is it still there, or they have made it?
It is still there.
It is still there.
So the comment, nobody is telling.
120 comments. Everybody is saying he's not from Nigeria. He's not from Nigeria. It's still there. It's still there.
Rona, please check. Richie, check and confirm if it is still there.
Oh, it's still there. I'm looking at it right now. Here is it. It's still
that's why I want Richie to post it so that they know.
It's still there.
Yeah, Chemo, if you want to take it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking, mistakes do happen, so I will take it like they have made a mistake. But if it is still there, then now I have to rethink.
Chemo, mistake.
Yeah.
Mistake. It's like going to the World Cup and Ghanaians come on the field and say, "Oh, these are Nigerians."
You can say that and correct yourself. And in fact, even the Miss World winner, they even made a mistake at some point. So mistake, I think we should give room for that. Okay. But it should be corrected as soon as possible. I mean, after getting a lot of people writing, no, this is a mistake, and it's still there, then I have to rethink. That's where my issue is. But for the first time, if me seeing it for the first time, obviously I would say it's a mistake. But if it's after even a day, like when you look at the comment, after a day, people are saying it, and it's still the 2 days, and
he's too talented to be a guy.
and it's still there. I think that's not cool. They have to do something about it. I don't see it as having any big effect or impact in anything, but you still have to do it right.
Yeah.
So it's better they have to just do the right thing. I mean, getting it wrong all the time is not the best. In fact, it's not even good for the organization. Those who are organizing the show. It's like you don't research about the artists that you are awarding or what is really happening here. So I think they have to correct it. But I will take it as a mistake, and I will not really push it that hard. But this is bad. I mean, for it to be there for a longer time, and then that it's not looking good for them as an organization. Yeah.
Well, Ru, you actually called my attention to this.
Of course.
What are you saying to this?
After 48 hours, if it's still there, I wonder the handlers of this particular page, because maybe the whole organization, in terms of the organizing body, can say they know nothing about it, but it will be to the social media handlers who probably would make this blunder. But then, if it is still there after 48 hours, then what is the use as a manager? Because as far as I'm concerned, this post was made about 48 hours ago. And other posts have also been made, including today. So are they saying that it is the posts are automated and it is not by a human being, and so they don't read comments or what? At least all these things, some people might not take it seriously, but it adds to the credibility of the award scheme.
Yeah.
So some of these things you don't take it lightly. Responding to feedbacks and stuff also helps in how solid or how credible your brand is, and especially coming from a background where already now, when the moment you say you are awarding people, your credibility, whether it is good or not, is now being put on a chopper board. So the little blunder, you just give yourself up like that. We all know the kind of backlash award schemes have been facing, not only in Africa but throughout the world. So sometimes some of these things, like Chemo said, for mistakes we can give room, but if it's still there after some time, then I am tempted to ask so many questions as to, is it deliberate, or is it something that they wanted to do that took them like out of their mind? Because probably you might think Kim Promise is a Nigerian, which is why you even want to give him that award. If that is your intention, then this is how you will be exposed. If that is not your intention, then definitely some of these blunders should be corrected as soon as possible, not to be left for 48 hours with other posts being added to it.
Kobe, let's close. Our time is up, unfortunately.
Brother Sammy, I think Afrima is a bigger platform, a big platform that they should know better. And for the post to be there for 48 hours, if not they having an agenda there, then I think they should. Agenda there, because while post here, they posted something for 48 hours. There are so many comments. Say he's not a Nigerian, but still you are still making additional posts. Where you were needed, if it is not agenda, and I say if you won't choose high life, you will choose Afrobeat, and say as Afrobeat in Nigeria for there. Nigerian. But whatever it is, still there's hope for our journalists.
Okay.
Ghana piano, I think Ghana piano. It's one supporter means when you Ghana. But the thing is, agenda ben puna mukra mo di pushino. See whatever it is, Ghana for the best support, but. Yeah, wish him also the best too. But I have quick one. It's anointed. We just received new consignment. New stock of 10 sets, ranging from 5 kVA to 3,000 kVA. Any capacity that you need. If you are an individual, a company, a business, anything that you are doing that you are in need of just a quality one. Always I say quality because there are so many generator companies in this country. But why would I always sit here and mention anointed? Because we always give you the best ultra silent generator, eco-friendly, and the price too is modest friendly. So come to our head office at Odoko, Accra here, and we'll get you sorted. The discount in the baby, now also why enjoy.
Well, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being a part of today's edition of Showbiz Daily. We are still settling in, and we have more information to share with you later. Thanks so much for being a part of today's show. Thanks to Intim Dodo Solomon, simply called Chemo. Thanks to Roland Amate, to Kobe Josvan, aka the Shade Gang. Yeah, the Shade Gang. The guitar rasta is called Currency, who is on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the shows. My name is Sammy Flex. I'll see you when I see you. Until then, be safe and let's protect each other. We are out of here.